How to maintain intimacy in a relationship.
101.
Step 1.
Pull
Words.
down your pants.
See? Again, see, I'm starting at like the very, very beginning. It starts with words and sweet talk. And then you get to the kissing and all. And then it's like...
Shouldn't you just... I mean, we already know what we're here for.
Like, hang on. Are we centered? Alright, now we're centered. Hang on.
Oh my
Hang
gosh.
on. Something like that. Something like that. I can't help it. I'm camera shy again.
That's okay. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys.
So it should go without saying to just accept the person you decided to be with as they are.
Mm-hmm.
If they are not breaking your non-negotiables, then accept them as they are.
Yeah. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's your choice.
You did it.
It's literally a choice.
Like this one, he's a Capricorn. He's very meticulous, very slow, but very reliable, very stable, very meticulous. That is a blessing and a curse.
Like there's rules for a reason.
Right.
And
This
if
is
you're
what the
gonna break
book
them,
says. So if the book says this, then we
Yes.
gotta do.
you have a really, really, really good reason if you're not gonna follow the directions.
Right. And I'm just like,
Like, wow!
let's do it.
Directions?
Yeah. I want to figure it out. That just happened today with the Photoshop thing. He's like, oh, there's a
It
tutorial.
sure-
I'm
yeah,
like,
it sure did.
no, I want to figure it out by
Yeah,
myself.
she found a Photoshop app that I'd forgotten about and logged in, and she just going and figuring stuff out. And it was on my phone. So then I downloaded it on her phone, and I was like, there's a tutorial here. Like, just do that and you'll find out. She's like, how do you?
Yeah, I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
out loud. But either way, those are things, of course, it drives me a little crazy because I am not the most patient. I lied. I am full of patience.
Oh, yeah.
Patience, I am zen.
And I am spontaneous.
That's right. Those are the attributes we're trying to pull into our lives.
That's right.
But yes, those things used to drive me nuts. Like walking in the store, it's like, can you come on? Or building whatever furniture, and it's like, oh, we gotta read the. It's like,
That's the worst.
this screw clearly goes here. Like, why do we need to read that?
But not all the time though.
Then you just fix it later.
It's because, again, like, they're there for a reason. You don't know everything. Neither
I
do
don't have
I.
to.
So, but I would trust the people that actually made it.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I don't know.
But yeah.
I mean, we
Um,
accept that, and those are things we love about each other.
Yeah,
I mean, he
exactly.
balances me out, and I
Yeah.
pull him out of his shell.
There is a good balance. It's like you've got just like, I guess, fire and ice, I guess, or maybe, I don't know. That's a bad example.
Yeah, because they both kind of destroy each other.
Exactly.
Maybe we're slowly destroying each other.
No, because I'm a better person because of you.
I'm a better person because
So-
of you.
Yeah. Just balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I personally believe that in order to keep the passion, keep things fresh, me, Rachel, the queen. I truly believe though that doing new things with each other together is just such, I don't know what, it's like it just makes you bond with that person more.
Yes.
It's like,
and it just creates memories, you know, when you experience new things together. It's like you can't help but to remember it. You know, it's your first time doing this, it's their first time doing this,
and you're vulnerable. You're
Yeah.
both like out of your comfort zone, and so
Exactly.
you're together,
Yeah.
and so it's almost like, well, this is a horrible example, but I'm sure some of you have heard of trauma bonding. Like, you know, if you've been through something together, people end up bonding because they have that common experience together. So do new things without the trauma.
yeah, like our
Go
just traveling, you know, like
Mhm.
how we were traveling, like that was great, you
Yeah.
know. And it wasn't just us, it was the whole family. We
Absolutely.
literally, everyone got to experience new things,
Exactly.
and it's fun watching how everyone
Reacts
reacts.
to new situations, and so try something new with your spouse. So our next tip includes filling in the gaps.
Yeah. Yep. Filling in the gaps.
Or as we said in the Army, cover down.
Go down.
Cover down.
Go down. I've never been in the Army before.
Yeah. So like when someone stepped out of rank, cover down. You fill in the blank. You fill in the gap. But yeah. So what we mean by that is, you know, if your spouse, your partner is not at their 100%, whether that be physically, mentally, fill in the gaps. Support them through whatever they're going through, because again, nobody's perfect, and we all have our ebbs and flows when we're high and then we're low. And that is the beauty of marriage, is having someone by your side when you're going through those things. It's such a blessing. Do not let people tell you that #single is the best thing ever, because while anything has its pros and cons, of course, there is nothing like coming home and having a safe space, a safe person to love on, that loves you, respects you, and supports you. That is such a blessing. It's such a blessing. So if you are in a marriage, in a relationship, and they are someone that you feel is worth investing in, then do that. Do that.
And if you have kids, that's especially important, because man, you really won't know your limits, I think, until you have children. Really, married with children, or was that a show?
Love and
Yeah.
marriage.
But yeah, because it's like you question everything, and just like my beautiful queen princess, beautiful Rachel was saying. Well,
I cannot with you.
dang, I forgot what you said, because I had to think of all these adjectives, but
Oh, so I threw your thoughts off.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you made me do that.
Okay. I'll take that one.
As Rachel was saying, you really can just get mentally done, just exhausted, and so that's where, you know, and if, you know, physically, mentally, it doesn't matter, but that's where your better half can step in
And save the day.
exactly, and we've done that so many times with each
For
other.
each other. Yep.
And,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. And that is, again, one of the biggest blessings I feel like in my life. I'm so thankful for my family in general, but to be able to raise a family with the person who created these humans with is such a blessing. So
make it a priority. It's like, I do. I mean, do we need examples? Or,
Yes.
All
We
right.
do.
I will say it's easy when your significant other is literally all you can think about.
Why are you sitting here lying like this? I cannot stand him. But
For real though.
Aww.
Call each other.
Yeah, that's true. I love you. I want to kiss you. I want to get my lipstick
I
on.
love you too. Yeah, she's already done that. Man, the lips are red.
Yeah.
So,
But yes, make your marriage a priority. That includes, oh, the boys want to go out. Well, too bad, okay? Because I'm trying to get to know my wife. I don't know, but
you still gotta go out sometimes.
yeah, you do. You do.
You do.
And no one's saying not to, but like that shouldn't be your priority. Going out and being with your friends and all this.
Like, not even like a once a week thing. Like that, I don't know. To me, that's just weird. Like, oh, I gotta go, I
Have my
gotta
bro
go
night.
hang out. I gotta go to a bar, drinks,
Gotta
whatever.
have my girl night out.
Football!
Yeah.
Once a week or what? I don't know, but because I don't really care to.
Yeah, I mean,
but-
it's one of those things too. If you have a happy marriage, you don't feel the need for that escapism, because that's what it is essentially. If you're happy at home, you don't feel the need to run from it. And again, that's not to say that you shouldn't go out and have fun with friends and whatnot, but that shouldn't be an every night thing. You shouldn't spend more time with your friends than you are with your family or your spouse.
Yeah.
And then also just finding ways to bond with each other, binge
What do you
watching,
like?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Binge watching, listening to music since we're, 90s
Talk about
kids,
conspiracy theories. That's one of my faves.
Yeah, I love debating
Yeah.
things.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like being little again, It's like you remember having a sleepover and it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could spend the night with so and so every single night. And that's how it is. 90% of the time, I would say.
Yeah. I look forward to that. Like on your days off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So our final tip is maintain intimacy.
Why do you sound so square though?
That's just what I am. You were just saying I'm a Capricorn and I follow directions and rules and stuff. And like bullet points. So
that's him.
how to maintain intimacy in a relationship. Step
101.
1. Words.
Down your pants.
See? Again, I'm starting at like the very, very beginning. It starts with words and sweet talk. And then you get to the kissing and all. And then it's like,
Shouldn't you just... I mean, we already know what we're here for.
you're like, all right, just drop them.
Let's do it.
Just, all right.
Why not?
So,
But yes, you want to maintain your intimacy. But the caveat to that is to not make it a chore. Because nobody wants to, like, why would you
yeah.
with somebody who doesn't want to? That's just weird and
It
creepy.
is. It is
But-
weird.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, of course, we hear that in, any relationship advice column or whatever, Cosmo. But it is important. It is important to connect with your spouse, your significant other, intimate, I guess physically.
Yeah. Straightforwardly.
Yeah. But on a chemical level, though, when you are physical or you're having sexual relations, you release a hormone called oxytocin, which is also the same hormone that's released with breastfeeding mothers. And it's called the bonding hormone or the love hormone. And it literally creates a bond on a chemical level within your body. So it is important don't deprive
Mhm.
your person.
Yeah.
Don't deprive
Yeah.
yourself.
And see, that's what's wrong with the young folks these days.
These kids.
They want to do the Tinder and the one night standers and
then
everyone
walk their separate ways and wonder why they're sick.
I'm miserable. I can't. Yeah. It's because you got to do the work, man. You got to put in the work.
It's true. It's so true.
It's true. I'm really lucky. Sometimes I feel so fortunate that we met when we did.
Yeah.
Because we gotta do
Aren't
that.
we
never had
millennials,
to-
right?
I mean, we
Are
are,
we
but we're the
considered-
cool millennials because
Yeah,
we're like
the old
first
millennials.
We're like pre.
We're the OG millennials. So.
We're 80s millennials. If you were born in the 80s,
You're
you're awesome.
So that wraps up some of the tips that have brought us from crazy 17-year-olds to having a family of our own, being responsible for other young humans.
Jeez, yeah.
So
What
crazy.
happened? Time, man. Just time.
It's crazy.
So I guess to sum it all up, I guess the most important thing for me would be just being open and being honest. Tell the truth. What else are you gonna do? You know, like, no matter, and sometimes it's tough, you know, but at least it's out there, you know. Like, it's literally like, what's the point? What's the point in it if you can't be you, if you can't be open, if you can't share your truth, no matter how bad or ashamed you think you would be of it, just put it out there.
Exactly.
And it'll most likely be messy, but
at the same time, it's like, what's the point of being in a relationship if that's not your safe place where you can be your best self and your worst self all in the same time
exactly.
and space, and
Yeah.
being in a relationship that accepts you for that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, and along with it, along with letting it out, letting the truth out, you have to be prepared for whatever consequence comes.
Stand 10 toes down. Okay, I know this wasn't 10. Stand 10 toes down in your truth. And what's the worst that can happen? I mean, it's just like hitting rock bottom. You have nowhere to go but up.
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
And now you know where you stand.
Exactly. But that wraps up our video. If you guys enjoyed it, let us know down in the comments. And we will see you guys in the next video. Or at least I will. I'll see if I can drag him on another video.